You know, this used to be enough. Hey, deck this out, everybody. It's Aaron from TheSpikeFeeders. How you doing?
Good, you?
I'm good. I'm really, really excited to have you here because specifically when we were talking about getting this show going, everyone on TheSpikeFeeders was like, you gotta get Aaron in on this one. He's got the fun, weird Janko brews that we're definitely looking about talking about. So
because they build all the decks for them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so really it's just like, I don't know what my favorite is. Ask Aaron.
That's a big part of what I do for the channel.
Oh, great. Well, okay, what have you brought for us today?
So, one of my favorite decks that I go back to often.
I like it when everyone...
It's Google... Google picked up us asking it a question.
Oh, great. Hey, Google, shut up.
So that deck I brought is actually non-traditional to what I normally play on the channel. And there's a reason for it. So in Commander, like playing regular casual Commander, I like building decks that are like extremely flavorful, like pretty top-down, built around the Commander. Not ever just playing the best option, playing the thematic option more than anything else.
Great. I'm loving everything.
This deck does none of those things. This deck gives me the excuse to play all the powerful cards that I otherwise will never sleeve up.
Brother, I can't believe how quickly you just pulled the rug out from under me. I'm like,
None of those things.
Okay.
So, like, again, like, I actually just played a game. I played Delney Streetwise Lookout, and I play E-Honda because it is a better thematic win condition than Moonshaker Cavalry.
There's only so many times you can hoof people out and get excited about it.
Right, where you can E-Honda 1,000 fast, slap somebody a lot of times and feel good about it every time.
Yeah.
So, again, I will often play the more thematic or flavorful / fun choice over the more powerful choice. And as I've learned this week, just playing and sleeving powerful cards and playing the best option is really fun. Shout out to Canadian Highlander. I can do all of that whenever I want.
Hey, yeah, heads up. Yeah, that's what we're about.
That's been a great time. So now my commander that I've chosen is Lucas the Sharpshooter, Will the Wise with Lurrus Companion.
Whoa, the triple threat.
Another little thing about me, I like playing a lot of small permanents that build up kind of like a Rube Goldberg machine of things. And this let me do that. This commander pairing let me do that. Will gives me clues. Lucas does things with the clues. Lurrus lets me rebuy everything else in my deck. So the deck is obviously all CMC 2 or less for permanents, but I made the entire deck all CMC 2 or less. So having some amount of restriction will also still let me play the best option every time. So cards that I would otherwise not see, like that are just objectively powerful: Ragavan, Orcish Bowmasters, Cyclonic Rift. Again, stuff that I would not play in just a normal deck, I let her rip in this deck.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we need that deck in our arsenal, right? It's very rare where someone's like, I want to play at bracket 4 or something like that. It's like usually like CDH or like we're doing like 2s or 3s or whatever, right? And the ones where you can just go. That's got to be such a liberating feeling.
It is. Also, it lets me justify playing a bunch of Boomer Magic cards that I love. Like
so non-MH3.
Like Dark Confident, Arcbound Ravager, Stoneforge Mystic, Aether Vial, Cranial Plating, all these cards, because the deck's like obviously has
modern players hate him.
Right? Even like Glimmer Void. Like I definitely don't need to play Glimmer Void at this era of Magic, but I still do, because these are all those cards that I love playing. And then the more modern take on some of the more retro classics, like not that Amp Raptor is, I'm gonna say Amp Raptor is a pretty busted Bloodbraid elf.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
and as much as I love the card Recurring Nightmare, I never want it coming off the ban list. But in this deck, Chthonian Nightmare, I think is the name of it.
Does a pretty good impression.
Is just the same card, because every creature I have costs 2 or less, so it's just Recurring Nightmare for 2 mana, which is even better.
Just make it energy. It won't get there as bad.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, Modern Horizons affects every format, no matter what restriction you put onto it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I have a lot of moving parts, a lot of just like things lying around that I try to take advantage of, and then rebuy with Lurrus, and win probably, but that's not. It's
not always in the cards.
Not always in the cards.
Out of curiosity, with the commander choices, was that purely from because I mean, you said there's like you're very thematic. You like doing like flavorful choices and whatnot with your deck. Was it purely from a synergistic kind of standpoint on this, or are you like a Stranger Things fan? Or
so I am a Stranger Things fan. I was a huge fan of the first season when it came out. I liked how most of the cards came out. I actually really liked the Mind Flayer. It was a commander I played for a long time. Card, unfortunately, not great. but like design wise,
it's super cool.
right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
It takes thing from the bottom card of your library / the upside down. Once I have enough of your things, it's a creature. So most of the Secret Lair I liked, and then Will of the Wise was a card that I just wanted to play in a lot of decks anyway. And then Lucas seemed like a reasonable pairing. Lurrus actually came a little after the fact when I wanted to justify playing more powerful cards with some amount of restriction, and then in came Lurrus, which then made it a little more interesting because you can play stuff like is it Final Showdown from OTJ, the like 1 white instant that has Spree.
Oh,
it costs
yeah,
2 or less, but
yeah, that it can be like a board wipe, I think, and stuff. Yeah,
yeah, and then like I have board wipes in Spiteful Enchantment from Lord of the Rings, and the Meat Hook
Banditry,
Massacre.
Spiteful Banditry, yeah.
Meat Hook Massacre, if I want to be able to get those out of my graveyard. I think I just cut Meat Hook. But yeah, so then Cyclonic Rift also acts as a Wrath if I needed to.
I mean, X spells really do become very powerful when you have a restriction like Lurrus.
Right. So there's been a couple, and again, I don't need to have that restriction. I just choose to because I think it's more interesting.
I think that's really cool. Yeah, absolutely. So with them though,
Yeah.
like obviously these cards now have Universes Within versions.
Yes.
When you're looking at cards, are you somebody who likes to get like the Universes Beyond version or like Universes Within? Do you have like a preference? Because you're a longtime Magic player.
Yeah, it's like 99 2000.
Yeah, like you're a franchise player. So do you have a horse like in a race? Not to be like, because
Sure.
like I enjoy Universes Beyond and whatnot, but like collection wise,
I'm a stickler when it comes to first printings. So that's like
okay.
I don't care about foils. I don't care about variants for the most part. I just want original print everything. And in this Secret Lair / Universes Beyond world, as my commanders, I went out of my way to find the Stranger Things ones. Even went out of my way to find the clue tokens from that Secret Lair.
That's
like
awesome.
The ones from like the letters and the Christmas lights on the wall. And then, but if I play them in the deck, I will typically find the Universes Within one. With exception still,
right?
Because so in Delny I play E-Honda because E-Honda's sick. But if I ever played Rick, I never owned Rick, but I bought Grayman because it comes non-foil.
Sure,
which I also don't.
You're not a big foil guy,
right?
I'm very much the same way on that regard as well.
So that's kind of the middle ground for the most part. But like again, I've played Chun-Li and Ryu in the past. I want Chun-Li and Ryu.
But first edition, first printing.
I would like first printing.
That's your game.
That's my yeah, that's my angle. That's my bit. You know what? Normally it saves me a lot of money because I don't have to buy fancy stuff.
Yeah.
But like Wheeler and I have been talking about splitting this Portal Through Kingdom set because I need Portal Through Kingdom, Portal Through Kingdom's
There's
Imperial
a couple
Seal.
of things within there that you're like, I don't even know if I'm going to play this. I just want these cards.
Imperial Seal is like such a bad card, but like it's so expensive and like you play it in CDH, but like it's not good.
Yeah,
but like
you're just like, but I need to have it.
Well, it's funny. I'm sleeving up Canadian Highlander cards. I'm like, well, imagine sleeving up an Imperial Seal. Like I have all these like insane cards. I'm never sleeving up Imperial Seal my entire life. But
that is the upside. I mean, like, you're talking so much like about Canada and stuff. Like we've gotten, I got to play like CDH with you guys, and it is great. Like I continue to say that with regards to this isn't a CDH deck. I don't. Believe,
you can play. There are variants of this deck that are CDH. Because a lot of CDH is like I'm just playing it for the colors. I have 4 of 5. Green is the weakest color, so you can just do this pairing and still do CDH things.
Yeah, but what I love about CDH is you're like, this is my deck, and they're like, great, let's play. And I'm gonna kill you this way.
Yeah,
kind of a
there's
thing,
none of
right?
that like, well, you know, maybe underrepresented. Like I'm just doing this thing. You know?
Yeah. I think it's really, really cool. Are there? So I mean, obviously, because you've got a lot of recursion with like Lurrus and stuff like that. Are there like any favorite lines or any favorite moments that you've had while piloting this deck that just like you hold in your heart?
I really like the Polywalk Prodigy is another card that came out recently. It's very good. It's that and like Asperson will have a handful of other cards. They keep printing good cards. Who knew? But there's an artifact sub theme and cranial. So like these are cards that I actually have a hard time evolving. Like I have a hard time evolving.
I was gonna say so.
Prodigy.
Like, Polywalk Prodigy gets to draw those cards, but only really if it gets big, right?
Yeah, and like again, while I can really, like, I think Lurrus evolves it. I'm not actually sure how much else can evolve it, to be honest. But cranial plating
does make it bigger.
And cranial ram, whatever the new one is.
Oh, the Rakdos.
Yeah, the Rakdos
cranial
one.
ram sounds correct.
I play both, and that makes power really big, so that's fine. And any particular lines, no. Like it's just I move around a lot of my permanents from in and out of my graveyard. I have like both Goblin Welder, Goblin Engineer. It's not just Lurrus who's doing it. He just Lurrus just happens to aid in everything else. Lets you buy back the enchantments, which I normally can't. Just like moving around artifacts in and out of play, and hopefully you'll die. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah. When you ended up building this, obviously there was this like sort of theme and this restriction that you built around. Is there something within it that like that was calling to you? Like where you were like, is this an archetype kind of like style of play that you really like? Do you like doing like the recursions type strategies? The you know not really eggs I wouldn't say, but like
I like eggs a lot.
You do like eggs a lot because you're actually this is huge because you're really into combo. You're a combo player at heart.
Back when I was playing like a lot of constructed magic, like back pre-commander, pre a lot of these things, they're just like playing standard and like just grinding GPs was the thing you had to do. I like combo. I like combo decks a lot. That big fan. So yeah, artifacts. I lean pretty heavily into artifacts in commander in general. I try not to only play it because it gets pretty stale and it's difficult to interact with. Yada yada. I like building these decks like kind of Rube Goldberg machines of like I just have a lot of these small impactful things that as a whole. They do something very powerful and are difficult to disrupt because any individual piece is not the only, just remove one part, replace it with another. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Aristocrats is kind of that way in the same way that you're just like, this is a bunch of trash. But together,
and the deck's really resilient, obviously, because you have Lurrus and other stuff like that. And yeah, like I just like playing these like small, impactful. They improve my board slightly over time, and it's just a lot of them over and over and over. And then you have there's like Marionette, the new Marionette Master, not a Marionette
Apprentice, just a little one,
Reckless Fireweaver and stuff like that, which is like actually how you probably kill people outside of this cranial plating effects. And then I also get to play Thopter Foundry's Sword of the Meek, which is another like boomer interaction that does not go infinite in this deck. I'm just value it's just good.
I gotta say, I gotta imagine though that's the thing where people go like, oh my god, and you're like, no. It's not to kill you. This is to make me happy.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna like pay 3 to try to make 3 1/1s, and that's what I'm doing.
And that's exciting to me.
And then I can sack the Sword of the Meek to like goad your guy, and then bring it back, and it's like it's so sick, it's free.
And they're like, and you're like, and that's it.
That's the whole story.
Wasn't that cool? This used to be enough.
This was banned in Modern.
Do you have like an all-time favorite card in this deck that it's just like if it's in your opener you have a hard time like getting rid of and shipping back?
I don't know. Like so, one of my favorite cards I play a lot is like Ichor Wellspring.
Cool.
It's the card that like I play in a lot of things.
That makes sense.
They made new Ichor Wellspring, Mephetic something.
Vapors?
In Lost Caverns of Ixalan. It's like a 1 in a black common artifact comes into play, lose a life, draw a card. When it dies, you do the same thing. It just adds to lose a life state.
Yeah.
That's it. But like I play a lot of these things.
Right, I guess like servo schematic-esque kind of like
I also play servo schematic.
Yeah, like things that come in and then they're like, great, I'll give you a thing. Please kill me and get me out of here. So
like I'm playing these minimal. I play an Ichor Wellspring, 2 mana, draws me a card. Like, that's all it does?
And you're like, yeah,
but don't worry, I'm going to sack it to my Lucas and I'm going to draw another card. That's crazy.
Dude, like I sometimes think about when they spoiled, it was Fibblethip. I think it was like his first ever like Fibblethip printing, just like the one that's basically an Elvish Visionary but can do extra stuff or whatever. And people were like thinking about it in Commander, how can I break this? How can I do this cool thing? Blah 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 blah. And I think it was Sam Ristic Studies who was just like, you have an Elvish Visionary in your command zone. Isn't that just enough? I pay 2 mana and it comes into play and I draw a card. That's all it needs to be.
The answer was Proteus Staff and no other creatures in the deck.
Which and then the errands of the world.
And it's like you have to play no other creatures in your deck, and like you draw 2 cards off of it.
And people go, wow,
crazy. That's awesome.
Well, thank you very, very much for coming on and sharing this deck. I'm super excited, and I'm just always really pumped to talk about the kinds of decks that get people really pumped and positively excited about what is going on in this game that we've been playing for a number of years now.
It's been a bit. I'm an old man.
Yeah, we're getting older.
My bones, it's tough.
Aaron, where can people find you and all the things that you do?
So part of the channel called TheSpikeFeeders. We make content on YouTube at the TheSpikeFeeders. We make regular, I guess I want to call it regular Commander, but it's just casual Commander.
Yeah.
And then CEDH content. We do a lot of brews. I do a lot of brews, actually.
Wiggles eyebrows.
We do a lot of stuff with Wizards, which is nice. They're nice enough to trust us with not leaking a bunch of information, which is great. So we get to make stuff ahead of time, which is awesome. Yeah, check us out there.
Go check them out. Well, thank you everyone so much for coming on in, and reminder that this and everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do this cool stuff, so thank you. We super appreciate it. You're the reason that we're able to invite all these like lovely guests to come hang out with us.
It's been quite a week, actually.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah. And I think at time of recording, but behind the veil, we're only halfway through. Ding! And of course, if you're watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. Dongle the bungle, do all that great stuff. And down in the comment section below, is there somebody you want to see? Let me know, and we'll see if we can get a hold of them and bring them on to talk about their favorite decks. I have been Ben. This has been Aaron, and we will see you next time. Bye.